Fire season is underway in San Diego, and homeowners are struggling to find affordable insurance. That's because insurance companies are dropping policies in areas with high risk of wildfire. This has been a problem for many of the county's rural areas, but now it's affecting neighborhoods from Scripps Ranch to Hillcrest. inewsource has been following this story. Editor Mary Plummer joins us now with some insight on this issue. Mary, thanks as always for joining us. How many people in San Diego are dealing with this issue right now or facing potential problems with it?
Carla, the numbers are big. Our reporter, Camille Von Cannell, did a data analysis on California Department of Insurance data, and she found that 84,000 policies in San Diego County from 2015 to 2019 had insurers who dropped them. This is the most recent data available. Given the wildfire trends over the last couple years, it's likely the numbers are even higher now. We spoke with homeowner Steve Wallace for this story. These policy drops are a worry for him. He lives out in Hamul, which was hit by a wildfire last year. Here's what he said.
I think we're going to see a lot of people getting dropped on their insurance just due to, what happened last year and what's happened in the past. There's been several fires that have burned through here in the last 20 to 30 years, and we're such a high fire score. I think we're a 9 out here, so they don't want to take that liability. And if they're able to, they're going to drop whoever they can at the first chance they get.
Yeah. So Mary, what local communities are we talking about here? Which ones are seeing the biggest increase in insurance non-renewals right now?
Certainly, we're seeing this in the eastern parts of the county, places like Hamul, like we just heard from, Alpine, Valley Center, Campo. But notably, our reporting found that insurance drops are also happening in more urban areas. Claremont, Hillcrest are seeing these insurance drops, places you wouldn't necessarily expect. We spoke with one homeowner in Claremont who told us that AAA dropped her insurance last year. She said, yes, it's true. She does live on a canyon, but she has lived there for several decades without any incidences. She has never experienced a fire in that area. So she was really surprised to hear that her home was getting dropped. And we're hearing this from other homeowners as well. Countywide, we found that insurers dropped 3.7% of all homeowners policies in 2019. That's the most recent year available in this data set that we looked at.
3.7% in 1 year. That sounds like a lot. So what's out there to protect homeowners, to protect consumers? Are there any laws in place to protect them against this?
So there is a state law that pauses insurance non-renewals in areas that are hit by major wildfires. But with this law, the protections will end today. This is going to impact parts of East San Diego County. Unfortunately, it was just temporary relief. So there are 16 East County zip codes that were protected by this law until today. So if you live in East County, keep an eye out to see if you get any documentation from your insurance company. Insurers will now be allowed to send notices of non-renewals again. So unfortunately, we may see improvements from state legislators in the future with future legislation, but right now this was just temporary relief.
And Mary, we're almost out of time, about 30 seconds left. What can homeowners do to fight back?
So if you find out that you're being dropped, one really important thing to do that experts we spoke with recommended is to act quickly. California law requires insurers to give you 75 days notice before they terminate your insurance. And with the landscape in California right now, it could take you that long to find a new insurance policy. We have all the details on this, as well as other tips, including an online search tool you can use to try to find a new policy up on our website. Our website is inewsource.org.
Yeah, San Diego homeowners need to know more about this. Again, it's inewsource.org. Editor Mary Plummer joining us on Tuesdays. Thanks, Mary.
Thanks, Carlo.